Hello everybody. No, that's horrible. Girl, just get it together. Get it together. I'm so tired. Today I just wanted to show you really quick everything I made for Christmas gifts this year. I decided to hand make all of my gifts this year. And by handmade, I mean I used mostly polymer clay and like air dry clay. The first thing I wanted to show you / talk about, and I took a little video of it, it's the only thing that I don't have still. The very first polymer clay thing that I made anyway, and it's a little dog statue. It's supposed to be a GSP, German short hair pointer. I made it for my gift recipient in my work Secret Santa, and it turned out pretty cute, especially for my first sculpture. When I was done with it, I said, damn, I wish that I had made something else as my first sculpture to keep it. So, but that's all right, that's all right. I got a video of it anyway, so that was good enough. Yeah, the flower is supposed to be a peony. I feel like it looked a little bit more like a rose, but you know, it's still cute. The coat on the dog was really difficult to do. It was really hard, but I think it turned out okay, you know, for clay and whatnot. I don't really know how to mix clay and all that. Actually, all of the polymer clay is colored, and then the air dry clay, I obviously painted. Basically, I'm still not done with a lot of this stuff, okay? So, not a lot, but I have to finish them up tomorrow. I have everything that I need. It's Christmas Eve right now. I have everything I need for tomorrow ready, besides I need to put them in boxes. Then I have some more gifts that I will be giving on the weekend that I need to finish up. Won't you start with what I have ready? So everything I'm about to show you here is polymer clay, and then I'll let you know when it's air dry clay, although you'll probably be able to tell. I made this little alien space themed magnet. I really like the way this turned out. The only thing is that it was supposed to be the moon. When I baked it, it was a little bit more yellowish green than I intended. It looked more gray before I put it in the oven, but I probably just wasn't paying that close attention because I think I was watching a movie in Discord at that time, so it's kind of hard, and I think the lighting was really bad, so I was having trouble seeing. And then I also made, this is the Eye of Horus. These are all magnets, and this one was really, honestly, didn't take too long, but it was really fun, and I feel like it turned out really nice.
I'm actually pretty chuffed with everything that I made, honestly, because this is new.
I took a ceramics class in high school, so that was about 7 years ago. Since then, I have not made any sort of clay art at all. I don't really like to draw because to me, like for my brain to paper, drawing just doesn't click, but this clicked a lot better. It just made a lot more sense from my head to my hands, if you know what I mean. Whenever I am trying to like draw, or maybe just like do like a motor skill that like doesn't make sense, I can feel my brain struggle in my, like, if that makes sense. I'm like, my brain can't comprehend how to make my hand do this. I also made a little skull magnet, super cute, and then I did the little heart eye details as well. And then I was like, wow, this would be so cute if I did like a Day of the Dead skull too at some point, maybe in May when that comes around. And also this little Yorkie dog, which I'm a little nervous about because I don't want these things to break, all these little extra pieces that I have hanging off of him, but he turned out pretty good. I was most nervous for this one because, well, if you see on the side, like it looks kind of, obviously it's like a magnet, so you're gonna stick it to the fridge and then it's just gonna look like that on the fridge. And I also like really struggled on how I wanted to like get the magnet to stick to it, so I like cut off half of his neck anyway, and then tried to like, you know, like salvage him. He took me like a really long time to figure out what I was doing and how I wanted to do it, because I, you know, laid each one of these little pieces of clay, like little, you roll it, strand, like a strand of clay. And then these last two were actually unplanned, and I just made them like within the last 2 days. Somebody's gonna be at like my family Thanksgiving, and they always give me a gift. No.
Did I say Thanksgiving? Oh.
Somebody's gonna be at my like family's Christmas, like extended family, and they get me a gift, or they have gotten me a gift the last 2 years, and I don't ever get them one. you know, she's really sweet and old. She's a sweet old lady, so I was like, oh, I gotta make her something this year, obviously. I made a little ladybug, super cute. Again, these are magnets. I didn't really know what to make her. I don't know her that well, but I feel like ladybugs are kind of loved universally. I don't know, maybe that's just me. And then additionally, I was like, oh, I could make like some sort of flower.
Everybody also loves flowers, kind of.
I really like the blue color that I used. I feel like I could have sanded this one down. For some reason, it didn't click on my mind that I could sand these to smooth it out a little bit because I wanted the texture, but it is a little bit rougher than I anticipated, but I already sealed it, so yeah, I kind of like just looked up pictures of bluebells. I really love when it's like only like half 3D.
I don't know what this is called.
But when it sticks out of what you guys, everything, when it sticks out, kind of like the space one is too. I made this little dish as well. This is now air dry clay. I wanted it to look a little bit haphazard and, you know, imperfect, I guess. So I actually like the shape of it, but it's the paint that really bothers me. I didn't do a very good job painting, and I'm not really good yet at painting. I think it's because I get impatient and I paint the second coat too soon, and then it looks kind of, it's like just like a little catch-all dish. And I think that'll hold up if somebody chucks their keys in there. We'll see. I made my sisters. They both love Coraline. So I made them their own custom Coraline dolls, which this is how the idea of me making all of my gifts started. It's because I started these first, and I said,
well, I just sculpted that with some air dry clay. I can freaking do whatever I freaking please. I can do anything.
This one is my supposed to be of my youngest sister, and I wanted to choose button eye colors that really I felt like reflected them as people. In Coraline, the other mother, she like goes over like all, you know, she's like, they can be any color. So I thought that's a fun little spin because everybody always says just the black buttons. So hopefully they'll appreciate that. I didn't add any shoes. I thought about, well, I wanted to add socks, but I actually just don't freaking have any more time. I am just out of time. The issue that I had the most was like making the freaking body. Okay, it's a wire hanger, first of all. I can't move that to save my life. I'm like weak as hell, I guess, with these wire hangers. If I were to do this again, okay, I personally would take the clay and then make clay shoulders. I wouldn't extend them any further, but it's just to help me gauge the like body. It's almost like the stuffing part, right? Because I basically just took scrap fabric and made like a body and then stuffed it with freaking I took the stuffing out of my pillow cushions. And then additionally, like my sewing skills are just like weak as heck, which is really disappointing because sewing is like the only thing that I have a tiny bit of experience in from when I was like single digits in age, right? That's when the last time like I consistently sewed. I took a textiles and apparel class in high school, which it was a semester long and it sucked. And I feel like I learned nothing, and we used sewing machines like one time. This has inspired me. I want to learn to sew again. I have like a sewing machine, but
I feel like I don't freaking know anything about it, and it's super old. So I'm like, is it me? Is it user error? Which probably is, but or is it old? I can't freaking tell. Why does it keep doing this? What am I doing wrong? I'm looking up like tension. Oh my gosh, it was so frustrating.
And then additionally, the reason I want the like clay shoulders is because like the neck like just ends, and then I made the body too small, so that's actually why she has a scarf. But I actually wanted to add a scarf accessory regardless, I think. And her favorite color is olive green, so hopefully she likes this. I'm a little nervous because like I don't know what to dress this one in specifically. My other sister, which I'll show you in a second, I actually based the whole outfit on it, like, because she's older, so she has all the social media. So I based the whole outfit on a photo, on like an actual outfit she's worn. Whereas my younger sister, who's only 11, it's a little bit more difficult. I do also want to like write a little letter for each of them and explain why I chose like the eye color that I did. All of the like fabric that I used though, basically I went and I thrifted. Also, I didn't just take any jeans or t-shirts. I kind of made sure they were like raggedy, and also the ones on clearance, which means those ones are going to be getting sent off to the bins anyway. And I would have just gone to the bins and done that, but that's like a way further trip. It was probably the same price as just getting a couple items that I would have had to like pay in gas to go to the bins, right?
Oh, another thing is like, I don't even have a table, guys, okay?
I have a monitor stand that I got from Five Below, and I have a ottoman, so it's cushiony. I just basically use the laptop or monitor stand for everything. I eat on it, I do anything, and I'm planning on getting a table, but it has to be so specific, so I haven't gotten one yet. So not only do I just not have skill in sewing, I also don't even have a flat surface to cut shit out on. I also used 2 different types of yarn in the hair. Something specific I did for this doll is the yarn that I had already was a lot more blonde than this, and my youngest sister is not like blonde like that. Like, it was way more blonde color, right, that you would use in yarn form, and she does have a little bit of like a reddish brown tint to her hair. So I literally mixed up paint in water, brown and red paint in water. No, Lena. But I mixed up brown and red paint in water and then just like left the yarn in there overnight so that it would dye to this color, because I was like, this is too blonde. When I was putting it on her, I was like, this is not right. Try to use whatever materials you have no matter what to save money. Save your cash, guys. This is my other sister's, the older of the 2. She's 20. This is like based on an actual outfit that she's worn, but she does have this cute little headband detail. Like I said, like this is a whole outfit that she's worn, so it was a lot easier to make details because she already had them there. Whereas like with my other sister, I'm like making an outfit up all on my own, and I don't really know what she wears. I don't think she's only 11. She doesn't really have like a specific style yet, so it's just a little bit more difficult because I sew so poorly that I just decided to lean into like the almost patchworky type of doll style anyway. Oh no, her hand's showing. It's not supposed to. In the outfit that she wore, she had on these sword earrings, so I made these little sword earrings as well. I just made these today. I had made some originally and they sucked so bad, and I said I have to redo those. The earrings that she wore didn't have these little gems on them, but I thought that was cute. I decided to do safety pins up the back too, because again, if I'm leaning into like that patchwork sort of style or whatever, that I thought that would be a fun little detail. And the outfit's a little bit more edgy anyway, so I thought it kind of blended well with the rest of it. And the rest of the stuff, I will come back to you tomorrow when it's finished. And well, most of it is finished, but I'm just gonna do a whole other separate moment then. Guys, I am back, okay? And let me tell you, I am just hard at work all the time. I'm just Santa's little mother little elf. Yesterday I tried so hard to do like a sit down video, and then I was going to continue the sit down video today, but why is the Apple iPhone front camera so doggy beep versus the back camera? But I can't freaking set up the back camera because I can't see myself, and my head was cut off that whole time. So because I literally fiddled with the angle for like 30 minutes. it was like 20 minutes. I fiddled with the angle for like 20 minutes before recording that yesterday. When I was looking back at it, I said, oh, good, my head's cut off, cool. And I didn't have any time, like I didn't have any other time. Now I've just been finishing up this stuff, and I wanted to show you a couple things now. I made these 2 things. This looks like it is out of some sort of like freaking hentai. This is Elemental Chaos, and this is a raccoon. Both are like RuneScape things. I mean, the raccoon is like a pet you can get, and my brother says it's the rarest one. That's why he looks scary like this, and like why he's shaped like this. And then this is like a boss, but it's also can be like a cosmetic, I think, too. This one, I actually made it like an ornament, but I don't really picture it as an ornament on a tree. He said that he wanted things to decorate his like shelves with in his like gaming room. I pictured like, what if he's freaking screwed up into the top of a shelf and had this hanging there with like a piece of like clear string. I thought that would be cool. So I put this little thing in it. He said this is his favorite cosmetic, but this is like the rarest, so that's why these are the things. And now I'm finishing the other couple things. So might I just say though that this one right here, this angle feels incredibly more natural than whenever I sat down, and I don't know why. Like yesterday I felt so awkward sitting, like trying to set my camera up. I think it's because I couldn't see what the heck was going on. I've noticed on YouTube, all the videos that I'm watching, they're all bleeping out their curse words. So I don't know what new update just happened, but that upsets me. That upsets me. They're just words, and I think it's stupid. I'm so tired of the censorship of curse words and things like that. Oh my god, oh my gosh. Except for it's not even just curse words. The fact that we have to say things like unalive, or like they unalived themselves instead of, because it's such like a desensitization thing. It's a serious issue, and the word is serious, so you should be able to say it. And the same thing with the fruit, grape. Actually, it's vile, and I should be able to say the word. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god. Excuse me, I have to say them. How's your hopes? Get my hot and sizzling. Acting like a non-man. It's my well sick ill. High heel 6-inch in the back of the nightclub sipping champagne. Doctor, doctor, take this pain away. 'Cause I don't wanna feel. I don't know if I mentioned this, but like I said, these are Christmas gifts. But additionally, I have had I have had every year. There are 3 December birthdays in my family as well. Oh, and I should insert a photo of what I made my sister, which was this little 11 figure, also out of polymer clay. But her birthday party was earlier this month, so. But that was like tough. It was okay. That was really hard to make. It's really hard to make people. Now I'm about to show you what I have next. More magnets, and one of them is my favorite. Actually, I'll just start off with my favorite creation that I have made out of everything, and it is this bread in olive oil. I love it. It is my favorite thing. I cook so hard with that little olive oil bottle. I looked originally up how to make a bread basket. It was not the same design though, let me tell you. They did a completely different thing. They had a square basket. This one I did have to like hot glue the magnets to the back, because obviously it's not a flat surface, which whatever, not a big deal. I have some hot glue, no problem. But I used eyeshadow to shade, because in the video they're like, use pastels and shade. Oh, I don't have pastels, but I do have an old eyeshadow palette, so that's what I did, and it worked jolly freaking good, let me tell you. I really love how the napkin turned out in it. This little cookie tray. These cookies are something that my mom makes every year. These are gifts for her, and she actually made some and gave them to me this year, so it's kind of funny because I'm gonna be giving these back. I'll be giving her some as well. This one, I kind of wish I would have made it bigger, honestly. That's my quarrel with this one. The wax paper is pretty good. It was annoying as hell because I had to roll it so thin and it kept ripping, but I think it turned out fine. I freaking bought more white polymer clay. Yeah, except for it was sparkly. So, which is fun, but I didn't want sparkly everything. So that's why this tray literally like sparkles. I don't know if you'll be able, yeah, you can kind of see it. Sparkly. And then I also made her a sand dollar because she loves the beach, to shade that. This one, the shading wasn't as good, but I didn't really know what I was shading either. But I did use some eyeshadow on this too to make the cookies darker. Additionally, with this olive oil bottle, like, that's all me. That's me. I did not look up how to make an olive oil bottle, okay? I freaking Googled a picture of an olive oil bottle, then decided, oh, I'll just make my own little logo design. With the varnish, who's that behind me? Ludwig and Pokemon. Okay. Get the man off my screen, or off my vlog right now. No men allowed. That's perfect. The varnish, like, wouldn't always like varnish the whole thing. I would just add it so that it looked like only certain parts were glossy, especially like with the bread and the cookies and stuff. So just a fun little additional thing. You don't actually need to seal polymer clay. At least that's what I read online. It hardens right in the oven, and it's not like your nails are gonna mess it up after that or anything like that. So, you know what's crazy? I bought these boxes from Hobby Lobby, which were great. They're cheap and stuff. I bought them on sale, but why do they all have this in it? Hello? What? Oh, what moisture? Are you currently wondering why nothing is going right for you in your life? Stop. Take a moment. Have you ever done me any ill will? Have you ever caused any harm to me? Mentally, physically, spiritually? Well, that's probably why nothing's going right. Because I will never forgive you. And on the occasion when I am just listening to a song or something that reminds me of you, I stop and I take a moment to wish you the absolute worst and send all the bad vibes to you. And then I go about my day. So, next thing I made is out of air dry clay. It is this little thingamabobber here. It's for my brother as well. And it is a little mini scene of his gaming room, I guess. And then he's got a neon sign that says his gamer tag slash it's his streamer name as well. He streams on Kick and Twitch under Statera, Staterra. And then it has a little loot llama and then the plug going from this, because it's supposed to be a neon sign, but I think it's pretty cute. He wanted some more like I said, he wanted decorations for his stream room on his shelves. Well, I just made him some mediocre decor for him for free. For free, by the way. Next up, I have a bowl of yogurt to show you and some berries. And it's a tic-tac-toe board. No, I like the concept, but I don't know. It's good. I'm tired now. It's almost 1 a.m. It's 12:30. We have to drive for 4 hours tomorrow. And these are the little pieces. Blueberries and raspberries. Yeah, I mean, I really like it. I think I kind of messed it up though by accident because I got it stuck in a bowl. And then the shape got all effed up a little bit. But like it still sits evenly for the most part.
Oh man. It's editing Josu. I thought I filmed an outro for that, but I guess I just didn't. I guess I did not. One thing I want to add is that I like that tic-tac-toe board more than I let on in the video. I was definitely really tired, and sometimes, especially, you know, your own worst critic, but a lot of times when I make something or do something and then I come back to it later, I like it better than when I've just finished it, which I had literally like just finished it. And I didn't really talk about how I painted it. I like intentionally added like the yellows and greens because I wanted to change up the bowl. I didn't want to like leave the actual like bowl part like so plain and gray. And you know who I was giving it to, she's not plain and gray, so I wanted to add some color. Whoever celebrated Christmas, Merry Christmas, and everybody have a Happy New Year, and I hope you all had a Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and any other December holiday. Oh, the raccoon and the elemental chaos figures were like birthday for my brother, just I guess to separate that. Because of my mom, my brother, and my sister that all have December birthdays. And I did make something else for my mom, and I forgot to take a picture of that as well. And I actually didn't finish it that night. I finished it the following morning. I needed to, well, it was drying. But it was all another little like catch-all dish. Whatever. I don't have a picture of that. But it was nice. It was good. That one got done last because it was one of the first things that I made and it sucked. It was bad. And it was out of air dry clay. So I redid it like last minute. Well, not super last minute, but last minute because air dry clay does take a couple days to dry, right? It's not like polymer clay where I really like the polymer clay because you just put it in the oven after you're finished sculpting it and it comes out and you don't have to worry about like anything. You know, if you want to gloss it, you can, but it's done pretty much other than that, unless you were to like paint it and stuff. But that's just my 2 cents. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you are new to my vlog channel and you don't know that I stream on Twitch, I play video games, twitch.tv/YamuJosu will be linked in the description. And hopefully I will remember to put the Coraline doll link in the description as well. Okay. Toodaloo.
Do you think can you see the top of my head? Am I cut off at all?